Severity of this COVID surge can clearly be seen in America's hospitals, where the average number of COVID patients is now the highest it has been since last winter. The danger is now complicating people's decisions about whether to travel this Labor Day weekend. Earlier this week, the CDC advised those who are not vaccinated to not travel. Our Errol Barnett spoke to travelers, though, who are weighing the odds.
The barbecues and beach trips that typically wrap up the summer just might be busted this year.
If you are unvaccinated, we would recommend not traveling.
That was the moment this week when CDC Director Dr. Rochelle Walensky urged the unvaccinated to stay home and the rest of us to reconsider.
People need to take these risks into their own consideration as they think about traveling.
We were going to do a desert sunrise yoga Zoom.
Guided self-care coach Jenka Garfinkel, who is vaccinated, just canceled her Joshua Tree, California plans after her own recalculation. Her friend asked,
"Are you going to feel comfortable if you go?" And when I really thought about that, my answer was no.
Plenty of Americans agree. This holiday weekend, none of the major airlines expect to reach pre-pandemic traffic. United forecasts a 23% drop. Meanwhile, airfare spending is down 33% this month compared to the same time in 2019.
You have a perfect storm here.
Peter Greenberg says there are multiple reasons for the declines.
About 1/3 of it is seasonal and expected. 1/3 of it is Delta. And 1/3 of it is the European Union proposing new restrictions on American travelers.
Earlier this week, the U.S. was removed from the EU's safe list, which means quarantine and testing requirements are more likely for Americans.
If you're still scared, don't go out, stay home.
Back here in the U.S., Ariana Vermillion and millions of others are sticking with their holiday travel plans.
We've been waiting for this trip for a long time because we had to cancel last year.
While Garfinkel feels like scrapping an itinerary should come with no shame.
You know, this is the right thing for you to do to feel safe and protect yourself and protect others.
For CBS This Morning, Errol Barnett, Washington.
Did you catch the name in that piece of the woman, Jenka Garfinkel? One of the best names I've heard.
Very cool.
On TV.
I also caught the fact she's walking away from what looks like a wonderful trip to Joshua Tree.
See.
That's a decision a lot of people are making.
Exactly. See that. Be careful if you're out there traveling this Labor Day weekend.